Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Improve English with Podcast. I'm Mia, and I'm really happy you're here today.
And I'm Chad. I'm learning English just like many of you. Sometimes I feel confident, sometimes I feel nervous. So today I'm excited to learn together.
That's exactly why this podcast exists. We want English learning to feel calm, natural, and real, not stressful.
Yes, because many learners know grammar, they know vocabulary, but when it's time to speak, the words disappear.
That happens to many people. Your brain knows the words, but your mouth feels shy.
That's the perfect description. My mouth feels shy.
Today, we're going to talk about something very important: how to speak English naturally in everyday conversations.
That sounds perfect, because real-life conversations are the hardest part.
Exactly. In a classroom, conversations are simple, but in real life, people speak faster. They change topics, they use casual expressions.
And sometimes they use words I've never heard before.
Yes, but the good news is this: you do not need perfect English to have a good conversation.
Really?
Yes. In fact, natural conversation is not about grammar rules. It's about connection.
Connection. I like that word.
Connection means understanding each other, sharing ideas, showing interest.
So it's more about communication than perfection.
Exactly. And today, we're going to practice real situations.
Good, because I always freeze when I meet someone new.
That's a very common experience. Let's start with the first real-life situation: meeting someone for the first time.
Oh no, that situation makes me nervous already.
Let's imagine this. You arrive at a new workplace, or maybe a language class. You meet someone new.
Okay, I walk into the room.
Someone smiles and says, "Hi."
My brain immediately starts searching for grammar rules.
And that's the problem. Natural conversation is not about grammar rules.
So what should I say?
Let's practice something simple. You can say, "Hi, nice to meet you."
That feels simple.
Then you can add a question. Questions keep conversations alive.
Okay, like what?
For example, is this your first time here?
Oh, that's good.
Let's do a short role play.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, it is. I just started today.
Oh, nice. How do you like it so far?
It seems really interesting.
You see, that conversation is already flowing.
And the sentences are very simple.
Exactly. Natural conversation uses simple English.
But sometimes I don't know what to say next.
That's where curiosity helps.
Curiosity?
Yes, when you're curious about the other person, questions come naturally.
So instead of thinking about grammar, I should think about the person.
Exactly. For example, you could ask, "Where are you from?"
That's a classic question.
Yes, and it works everywhere.
Let me try continuing the conversation.
Go ahead.
Where are you from?
I'm from Seattle.
Oh, nice. I've heard it's beautiful there.
Yes, it rains a lot, but it's very green.
See? That feels natural.
Exactly. Notice something important.
What?
You didn't use complicated grammar.
That's true.
You just shared simple thoughts.
But sometimes I feel embarrassed about my accent.
Many learners feel that way.
When I hear native speakers, they sound so smooth.
Remember this: an accent is not a problem.
Really?
No, an accent shows your story, your background, your effort.
That's a comforting way to think about it.
The real goal is clarity, not perfection.
Clarity means people understand me.
Exactly. Now let's talk about another situation: small talk.
Ah, yes. Small talk is everywhere.
At work, at cafes, at events.
And sometimes in elevators.
Yes, elevators are famous for small talk.
So what exactly is small talk?
Small talk is light conversation. It's not deep. It's friendly.
So we're not discussing philosophy.
No, usually not.
Then what do people talk about?
Common topics include weather, work, weekend plans, and hobbies.
The weather is the classic one.
Yes, and it's popular because everyone experiences it.
Let's practice a small talk conversation.
Good idea. Imagine you are waiting in line for coffee.
Okay.
The person next to you says, "The line is long today."
I might panic.
But you don't need to panic. Just respond naturally.
Maybe I could say, yes, it's very busy today.
Perfect. Then what?
You could add something small.
For example, "But the coffee here is worth it."
Oh, that sounds natural.
Now let's continue the conversation.
Okay.
Yes, the line is long today.
Yeah, it's very busy, but the coffee here is worth it.
I agree. Their cappuccino is great.
I usually order a latte.
Nice choice.
That felt easy.
Because small talk is simple.
I think my problem is overthinking.
Many learners do that.
I try to build perfect sentences in my head.
And while you're building the perfect sentence, the conversation moves on.
Exactly.
Here's an important mindset shift.
I'm listening.
Conversation is not a performance.
What do you mean?
You're not on stage, you're not giving a speech.
That's true.
You're just sharing thoughts with another human.
That feels less scary.
Now let's learn a very useful phrase.
Okay.
The phrase is, "That makes sense."
I hear that phrase often.
Yes, it's a great response when someone explains something.
So it shows understanding.
Exactly. For example, "I moved here because of my job."
I could say, that makes sense.
Perfect. Another useful phrase is, "I see what you mean."
That's another good one.
These phrases help conversations flow.
Because they show I'm listening.
Exactly. Listening is actually more important than speaking.
That's interesting.
Good listeners are great conversationalists.
So I don't need to talk all the time.
Not at all.
That's a relief.
Now I want to talk about a moment many learners experience.
What moment?
The moment when your brain suddenly goes blank.
Oh no, that moment.
You're talking and suddenly, nothing.
Yes, my mind becomes empty.
When that happens, you can use a simple strategy.
What is it?
Ask a question.
That gives my brain time to think.
Exactly. For example, "What about you?"
That's a very useful phrase.
It keeps the conversation moving.
And it feels natural.
Now let's practice a longer conversation together.
All right, Mia, I'm ready for that longer conversation practice.
Great. Let's imagine a situation many people experience. You're at a new job, and it's your lunch break. You walk into the break room, and someone from your team is already sitting there.
That situation feels very real.
You sit down, and the other person smiles at you.
Okay, I'll try to start the conversation.
Go ahead.
Hi, do you mind if I sit here?
Not at all. Please do.
Thanks.
So, how is your first week going?
It's going well so far. I'm still learning a lot.
That's completely normal. The first week can feel a little overwhelming.
Yes, that's exactly how I feel.
You see what happened there?
Yes, the conversation became more personal.
Right. The word overwhelming is very common in everyday English.
What exactly does overwhelming mean?
Overwhelming means something feels like too much at the same time.
Too much information, too many tasks.
Exactly. When your brain feels very busy and maybe a little stressed.
That word describes many days in my life.
And many learners feel overwhelmed when learning English.
That's very true.
Let's continue the conversation.
Okay,
So, what department are you working in?
I'm in the marketing team.
Oh, nice. That team is very creative.
I hope so. I'm still trying to understand how everything works.
Don't worry, it takes time to adjust.
Adjust, that's another useful word.
Yes, adjust means to slowly become comfortable with a new situation.
Like adjusting to a new job.
Exactly.
Or adjusting to a new country.
Perfect example.
I like how these conversations introduce new words naturally.
That's the best way to learn vocabulary, through real conversation.
because the words feel connected to life.
Exactly. Now, let's continue our lunch conversation.
All right.
Have you tried any restaurants around here yet?
Not yet. I just moved here last week.
Oh, really? Where did you move from?
I moved from Chicago.
That's a big change.
Yes, but I wanted something new.
That's a great reason.
This conversation feels very natural.
Because most real conversations are simple like this.
But sometimes I feel nervous speaking English at work.
That's very common.
I worry that people will judge my English.
Let me share something important.
Okay.
Most people are not judging your English.
Really?
They're focused on their own work, their own thoughts, their own day.
That makes sense.
Sometimes we imagine people are judging us, but in reality, they're just busy living their own lives.
That thought is very freeing.
And remember something else.
What's that?
When you speak a second language, it's impressive.
I forget that sometimes.
Many native English speakers only speak one language.
That's true.
So, when you speak English as a second language, you're already doing something amazing.
That gives me more confidence.
Confidence grows through practice.
Which means we need more conversations.
Exactly. Now, let's explore another real-life situation.
All right.
Imagine you're at a cafe. You're ordering coffee.
A very common situation.
The barista says, "Hi, what can I get for you?"
Okay, I'll respond.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'd like a medium latte, please.
Sure. Anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
That's perfect.
It's simple but effective.
Exactly.
But sometimes the barista asks a question I don't understand.
That happens.
Then I panic.
Instead of panicking, you can use a very helpful phrase.
Which phrase?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
That's a lifesaver.
Yes, native speakers use that phrase all the time, too.
Really?
Of course, everyone misunderstands sometimes.
That makes me feel better.
Another helpful phrase is, could you speak a little slower?
That's very useful.
And it's polite.
Sometimes learners are afraid to ask people to slow down.
But communication works best when both people help each other.
That's true.
Now, let's practice a slightly longer cafe conversation.
Okay.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Hi, I'd like a cappuccino, please.
What size would you like?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Sure. What size would you like?
Oh, a medium, please.
Anything else today?
No, that's all.
Your total is $5.
Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
See, that feels very real.
Because these are conversations people have every day.
I realize something.
What did you notice?
The fluent conversation is not about big vocabulary.
Exactly.
It's about comfort with simple language.
That's the secret many learners don't realize.
They think they need advanced words.
But natural conversation uses basic words very well.
That changes how I think about learning English.
Good, because confidence grows when learning feels possible.
Can we talk about another situation?
Of course.
One situation that scares me is phone calls.
Ah, yes. Phone calls are challenging.
Because I can't see the person's face.
Exactly. Facial expressions help communication.
Without them, I feel less confident.
Let's practice a simple phone call.
Okay,
You are calling a restaurant to make a reservation.
all right.
The person answers the phone. Hello, thank you for calling Sunset Restaurant.
Hi, I'd like to make a reservation.
Sure, for how many people?
For 2 people.
And what time would you like?
Around 7 p.m. if possible.
Let me check.
This moment always makes me nervous.
Waiting on the phone?
Yes.
That's normal. Let's continue. Yes, we have a table available at 7.
Great, thank you.
May I have your name?
My name is Chad.
Perfect. We'll see you at 7 p.m.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That conversation felt very manageable.
Because, again, it uses simple English.
I'm noticing a pattern.
What pattern?
The more we practice these real situations, the less scary they feel.
That's the power of practice.
My brain starts recognizing the patterns.
Exactly.
So when the situation happens in real life, it feels familiar.
That's the goal.
I feel like we're building a toolbox for conversations.
That's a beautiful way to describe it.
Each phrase is like a tool.
And the more tools you have, the more confident you feel.
I'm starting to feel that confidence now.
Good. Because in the next practice conversation, we're going to explore something many learners find difficult.
What's that?
Continuing a conversation when it starts to slow down.
Continuing a conversation when it starts to slow down. Yes, that's a moment I know very well.
Many learners experience that moment. The conversation starts well, you exchange a few ideas, then suddenly there is silence.
And that silence feels very uncomfortable.
Exactly. You start thinking, did I say something wrong?
Or, what should I say next?
But silence in conversation is actually normal.
Really?
Yes, even native speakers experience short pauses.
That makes me feel better.
The key is to have a few simple strategies ready.
I'm very interested in those strategies.
The first strategy is to return to a previous topic.
How does that work?
Let's imagine someone said earlier, I like hiking.
Okay.
If the conversation becomes quiet, you could say something like, so where do you usually go hiking?
Oh, that's clever.
You're showing interest and reopening the topic.
That keeps the conversation alive.
Exactly.
What's another strategy?
You can ask about experiences.
Can you give an example?
Sure. You could ask, have you lived in this city for a long time?
That question can create many new topics.
Yes, the person might talk about their past, their work, or their family.
I see how one question can open many doors.
That's the beauty of conversation.
Sometimes I also worry about speaking too slowly.
Let me ask you something.
Okay?
When someone speaks slowly and clearly, do you feel annoyed?
No, I feel thankful.
Exactly. Clear communication is always appreciated.
So, speaking slowly is not a problem.
Not at all. In fact, speaking clearly is a strength.
That really changes my mindset.
Good. Now let's practice a situation where the conversation slows down.
All right.
Imagine you meet someone at a community event.
Okay.
You both sit at the same table.
I'll start. Hi, is this seat taken?
No, go ahead.
Thanks. My name's Chad.
Nice to meet you, Chad. I'm Mia.
Nice to meet you too. Is this your first time at this event?
Yes, it is.
What do you think so far?
It's really interesting. I've met some great people.
That's nice to hear.
What about you?
It's my first time too, but I'm enjoying it.
What made you decide to come?
I wanted to meet new people and practice my English.
That's a great reason.
That felt friendly.
Because you were curious and honest.
I didn't try to sound perfect.
And that's why it sounded natural.
I feel like I understand conversations better now.
And remember something important.
What's that?
Confidence doesn't appear overnight.
It grows slowly.
Yes, every conversation you have builds experience.
Even small conversations,
Especially small conversations.
like ordering coffee or greeting a coworker.
Exactly.
Those small moments build real speaking ability.
And one day, you'll notice something surprising.
What will I notice?
You'll be having a full conversation in English, and you won't even realize it.
That sounds like a beautiful moment.
And it will happen if you keep practicing.
I feel motivated now.
That's wonderful to hear.
Before we finish today, I want to say something to our listeners.
Go ahead.
If you feel nervous speaking English, you're not alone.
Absolutely.
Every learner feels that way at some point.
And every step forward matters.
Even one short conversation.
Yes, progress happens one moment at a time.
Thank you for learning with us today.
And thank you for spending this time with us.
Keep practicing.
Keep speaking.
And most importantly,
Be kind to yourself during the learning journey.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care and keep improving your English every day.